While the new uniform drops always seem to get most of the shine, there is something to be said about the buzz that a new helmet drop can generate.
The Buffalo Bills have officially announced the return of the red helmets. Let's go! Woo!
This year, teams are rolling out brand new lids that'll really shake things up. So, how about we take a look at the latest release announcements and rank every single one of them. Number 6, Cleveland Browns. Alpha Dog All-Brown Matte Helmet. The Browns decided to go all in on brown. And man, when I say all in, I mean all in. Which for a franchise that literally has named its team after the color is really saying something. Yeah, the Browns didn't just dabble in brown here. Oh no, they cannonballed right into it. The Alpha Dog helmet is matte brown from crown to chin, with a brown face mask and a brown center stripe flanked by thin orange pinstripes. It is the first time in franchise history that they've gone full monochrome on the lid. Hey, alright, look, you gotta respect the commitment to the bit, but here's the thing. Cleveland's bright orange helmet is one of the most instantly recognizable silhouettes in the NFL. Even people who couldn't name a single player know the team with the orange helmet. Replacing that with a helmet that blends in with the rest of the uniform is, well, a little like swapping the cherry on top of a sundae for another scoop of vanilla. That said, this is Cleveland, where the fan base that tailgates in sub-zero wind chill, wears dog masks unironically, and packs into the dog pound like it's a badge of honor, regardless of how good or bad their team is. And, well, they are usually bad. If any city can embrace something called the Alpha Dog, it's this one. Whether it pops under the light in December or just disappears into the brown jerseys remains to be seen. But the dog pound will ride for it regardless. Number 5, Green Bay Packers. Hand-painted leather-style helmet, 1923 throwback. Yeah, the Packers didn't just open the history book with their alternate helmet design for 2025. Oh no, they tore a page out of it, shellacked it, and slapped it on their heads. This hand-painted lid is a near-perfect replica of the leather helmets worn back in 1923, which uncoincidentally was the very same year that Green Bay became a publicly owned franchise. A move that would set them apart from every other NFL team for the next century. This is not just a helmet, it's an artifact. And honestly, it might look more at home in a glass display at Lambeau Field than on the frozen tundra in a Week 14 game against the Bears. But hey, that's exactly what makes it special and makes it fitting for this franchise. It's not meant to be sleek or flashy. It's meant to say something. And that something is pure Packers DNA. Stubbornly old school, utterly immune to whatever's trendy, and proud of it. This is the same franchise that still plays outdoors in single-digit temperatures, still sells out every single game in the smallest market in professional sports, and still has a waiting list for season tickets that's longer than most marriages. Sure, this helmet won't win over everyone. That's true.
I was interested to see how they were gonna do the leather helmet look, and it looks okay. And at the end of the day, it's how they play it.
I mean, fact of the matter is that the average fan who just wants neon gradients and chrome finishes might just shrug at this. But hey, the 500,000 plus shareholders, if you want to call them that, who like to cosplay like they actually own the Packers, you know the type, the one who's been handing down season tickets like family heirlooms, well, they're gonna eat this up. And when that team runs out onto Lambeau wearing these, you can bet that place is gonna sound like 80,000 people cheering for both a football team and the history that they carry on their backs. Number 4, Buffalo Bills. Red throwback helmet. Bills Mafia, your prayers have been answered. The red lids are back. Buffalo is bringing out the helmet that they wore from 1987 to 2001, a fan favorite from the Jim Kelly era when the team was racking up AFC titles like it was nothing. White face mask, blue and white center stripe, charging Buffalo logo. It's a direct portal back to the days of Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, and Bruce Smith. And come on, let's all be honest, those red helmets just pop. In a league drowning in bland helmets, this thing still stands out instantly on the field. It has that aggressive, fast, we're here to score energy that fans eat up. This isn't just a nostalgia drop. It could be the power move Buffalo needs to finally get over the hump in the hyper-competitive modern AFC. The Bills will wear these in Week 18 for their final game at Highmark Stadium before moving into their shiny new home. That's the type of send-off that gets even the most stoic fan a little misty-eyed. Now, Bills Mafia doesn't need much of an excuse to go absolutely feral. This is a group that's already tailgating in snowstorms, jumping through folding tables, and chugging Labatt Blue like it's water. But come on, give them a helmet that instantly recalls their glory days? You can bet that those stands will be a sea of red in short order. Number 3, New Orleans Saints. White alternate helmet. The Saints took a big swing here, and at first glance, it looks like they nailed it. New Orleans took their iconic gold helmet, flipped it into an icy all-white shell, and kept the gold fleur-de-lis and center stripe exactly where they belong. And the result? Clean, regal, absolute perfection. Here's why it works. The fleur-de-lis isn't just a football logo. This is a full-on cultural emblem. It is New Orleans. It is jazz spilling out of a French Quarter bar at 1 a.m. You don't need flashy colors to make it shine, and this helmet proves it. On white, it feels sharp, elevated, and almost royal. And the possibilities are endless. This design would look sick with their all-white uniforms and striking with the black jerseys. And of course, downright electric compared with their new gold throwback sets. Under the Superdome lights, with 70,000 fans screaming and brass bands blaring, oh yeah, you better believe it's gonna glow. For a fan base that treats home games like a religious gathering, this helmet is gonna be an instant hit.
Can't wait to see that on the field. Just hope that they win.
Saints fans are already some of the loudest, most dedicated in football, and they love anything that blends heritage with style. And knowing how much the city thrives on spectacle, don't be surprised if it becomes one of the most beloved alternates in franchise history. Number 2, Pittsburgh Steelers. Yellow helmet, 1933 throwback. The Pittsburgh Steelers are famously stubborn when it comes to their uniforms. Some might call it borderline militant about keeping them the same. But I mean, to be fair, why wouldn't they be? The black helmet with the logo only on one side is one of the most iconic looks in all of sports. But every now and then, they crack the door open to the past. And in 2025, they've kicked it wide open to let something unique in. And wow, we are excited about it. Enter the 1933 throwback yellow helmet, their first time in a yellow lid since 2011. There's a kind of unhinged charm to it, like a visual time machine to when the teams were still figuring out if football was more about blocking or brawling. Steelers fans, the same ones who wave terrible towels like their lives depend on it and travel to away games in droves, aren't just going to embrace this, they're going to be obsessed with it. It's rare to see the team deviate from tradition, so when they do it, it instantly becomes a piece of franchise history. And debuting it in prime time against the Green Bay Packers is going to be perfect. Two blue blood franchises, both in throwbacks, both with fan bases that measure loyalty in generations. This yellow helmet might be a departure from the Steelers' norm, but it's a good kind of departure, the kind that's gonna light up every highlight reel that it's in. Number 1, Los Angeles Chargers. Alternate navy helmet. Superchargers. The Chargers aren't just good at designing uniforms, they have just long owned the game at large in this regard. And that's not overstating it. The reality is that every other team in the league is playing catch-up. And this alternate navy helmet is just their latest flex. It all starts with the matte navy shell, and the sleek modern face mask is just a great touch. But the design prowess doesn't stop there. That powder blue lightning bolt outlined in gold is borderline transcendent, and somehow looks even better on a darker background. This is not just an alternate, it is a masterclass in how to do an alternate helmet right. It's different enough to feel fresh, but still unmistakably Chargers. And it is going to look fantastic on Harbaugh's guys this season, especially when it paired with their all-navy Superchargers uniforms. That combination is going to be very special. It's the kind of look that feels like it belongs under the Monday Night Football lights or in a playoff game with the season on the line. It gives them yet another weapon in a uniform rotation that is already a cheat code. I mean, think about it. They already have the powder blue classics, bold color rush, clean whites, and now this navy stunner. Seriously, talk about a luxury of riches. And here's the thing. Chargers fans know their team's history is complicated. There's been plenty plenty of national embarrassments, relocation drama, and more almost seasons than they'd like to count. But when it comes to looking good, they have been elite for decades. In a league where so many franchises trip over themselves trying to be modern or nostalgic, the Bolts have mastered the balance. This helmet is just another reminder that when it comes to style, the Chargers aren't just winning, they're dominating, running up the score with no remorse. Frankly, this is a team that has cracked the code on modern football aesthetics, and no one else in the league plays the visual game this well. But hey, what NFL team do you think has the best new alternate helmet? Who do you think has the worst? Was there anything that we may have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, then clicking the like button helps us out a ton. And you know, we really appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, then subscribing is a great idea, because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.